Hi everyone, beautiful morning here at Woburn. I'm absolutely delighted to have David James. David, great to have you on the channel. Now, I've taught David for probably 18 or 19 years. I think we've been at it.
Yeah, that's a long time.
It's a long time, but even longer as you've been your spell here as a member. You've been a member here for
48 years.
48 years. So you must be the longest standing member. In fact, you were a founder member of Woburn Golf Club.
Founder life member. Am I allowed to say how much I had to pay?
Yes.
Right. In 1976, when I joined, there was an application for 20 members at £1,500.
£1,500
for life.
I think
That's
that was
all I paid.
I think that was a good investment.
No, all I pay for is from the locker and the storage.
Yeah, and you've been a great player over the years as well. Been down as low as 3.
Yeah.
I would actually say of all the thousands of golfers I've taught, you're definitely the keenest golfer I've ever taught. It's been brilliant working with you over the years. Just how much you put into the game, I think he's an inspiration to so many. And obviously the handicap's risen a little bit over the years as you've got a little older. And you're really focused on short game now.
That's it.
As a way to still compete. Yeah. And today we're going to work on chipping. You can work on some pitching as well.
Perfect.
That's sort of 30-40 yard pitch shot. You say you're struggling with bunker play.
Yes, please.
And you want to look at some putting as well. Yeah.
Yes, please.
Okay. All right.
That's it.
Well, let's get started. So we're going to go towards the pin at the back there.
Okay.
We've got around about a 20-yard chip shot. So let's play some there. You've got your pitching wedge, yeah?
Yep.
I haven't seen you actually hit shots for a long time. It's been a few months, hasn't it? You've been away a little bit. So what are you finding? Any issues with the strike or any bad shots you're getting?
No, there's a shot I'd like you to teach me that we worked on some years ago, but I've forgotten about.
Okay.
Which is the one that goes in fast, then double checks.
And then it spins at the end a bit.
It spins at the end of it.
Okay. Yeah.
I've forgotten how to do that.
Okay.
It'd be interesting if I learned how to do that.
Okay. No, we'll do that.
Because here I'm just thinking that's a 20 to 25 yard pitch. With a pitch and wedge, I'm throwing it halfway, roughly.
Yeah, exactly. Because there's a little bit of a slope here as well, isn't there? So we want the ball to make sure it runs forward, doesn't chip too much. So the wedge is the right club.
To me, I'm aiming about a yard left of the pin.
Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, nice strike there. It might take the break, but let's have a couple more. Look at that. You never lose it, DJ, do you? Always hold it. Oh!
Dang it.
You're going to hold today, do you reckon? All right, okay. You've got to go in off now. So that was a little heavy, that one. I know it's run out still, but you hit that a little bit heavy. DJ, one thing that you take it, of course you would, and using the right club that you don't need to be perfect, which I think is an important lesson for most players. Just stand this side. So a couple of things we just need to look at here. Since I last saw you, you've started to stand really quite open with your feet.
Yes.
And the problem there is it really blocks his hip. It's making it hard for you to get any rotation in the backswing there. And I know that sometimes when you struggle to get the length of the backswing, don't you? Particularly as you get into longer shots.
Yeah.
It's okay when you've got a stronger loft like this, but I think when we get into pitching next, I think this will be a problem if you're doing the same thing. So let's start that now. Let's just get the feet a little bit more in line. So actually it's more parallel. And what you'll find then is you're able to start turning, get a bit more depth to the backswing. You just free it up a bit more. You see, but you're standing so open, it's kind of blocking you. It's just coming with a hands and arms swing.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. So if you set up there. So just feel like you're going to walk around a little more to the right with your feet. A bit more. So get your left foot up here. That's better.
There.
Feet, that's better. Now it feels really shut to you probably, but actually look, it's totally parallel of where you're going. Okay, yeah. From there, as you go back, it's going to just allow this right side to open a bit more. Give you a bit more flow in the stroke.
Let that happen.
Yeah, just let that happen. Good.
That was a bit heavy.
Yeah, did you feel you moved a bit better though?
Yeah, I did.
Let's try that again. As I say, you might not see too much benefit for this shot, but certainly as we go to the longer shots, just standing a bit square is going to help you, knowing that your tendency tends to get quite short.
How's that? That good?
Yeah, that's okay. Right, from there, turn the hip, turn that torso a bit more going back. Good, a little bit more flow. Now, next thing I want you to do, just a bit more, is make sure when you're coming through that you're opening onto it a bit more as well. Because I know you tend to go under.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. That's it.
So I want you to feel like you're going to turn the right hip back and then turn your chest onto it a bit more. Okay, so let's do one together. I'll move you a bit this time. So you address the ball and we'll hit the ball together. That's it. So you're moving more, you're rotating more. Good. So address the ball now. Right, here we go. Good. So you swing as normal. I'm just going to move you a bit more. That's it. When you're ready. Okay, hit the ball as normal. Good. Does that feel like you've rotated more this way?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's do it. Let's do it another ball now. Now you know what I'm doing. So nice and square, not too open the feet. That's it. Okay, a little bit more right hip turn and then turn onto the ball. That's lovely. There you go. It's a bit of a strong bit
I
more.
like that. That was a more solid strike.
Exactly, yeah. And you play a lot abroad, don't you? You play a lot of Mauritius.
Yes.
And different grass types over there. I'm just trying to preparing you for the tournament. When you head in there?
November.
November. Okay, so we're starting to work on that now. And what happens is if you start getting too far on the inside, which you sometimes do in that sort of grass, it really grabs it.
Yeah, miserably stupid.
Yeah, because you're chipping again, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if we can just get a bit more flow in the backswing and then feel like you're turning onto it better, you're not going to get stuck underneath it in that grass type.
By turning more, going back like that.
Yeah.
Is that going to stop me jabbing at it?
Yeah. Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you've always been a bit short. So because you've played for so many years,
Yeah.
your golfing instinct is higher than just about anyone. So if you get a little bit short in the backswing, you are going to jab because you've got to get it there.
I'm finding, I'll tell you one thing that I'm finding very difficult to do, especially with the short, is when I hit it, that I'm still looking at the ball.
Yeah.
When my way is, my head's going with it.
Yeah.
My head's going with it and my body's coming around, and then that's when I get the big push.
Yeah, okay. So we want to feel like you do, yeah, your eyes are on the back of the ball, but you feel like when you strike it, you've got to keep moving round this way.
Right.
You've got to keep moving, not to go
Yeah.
that way. Yeah. And what you'll find is your hands will just come a little bit more round the corner this way. That would be a good thought for you, like round the corner.
Yeah.
Not down the line this way. That way and then round the corner. Okay? Not too open. Right foot forward, a bit more. That's it. And then round the corner this way. Nice turn back, turn onto it. Okay. Good. Turned onto it much better. And again.
Now there, I felt my head go with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I feel. That's what gives me that clunky shot.
Mm-hmm. Right, just get your left foot forward a bit more again. That's it. How'd that one feel?
It felt better, but I'm still clunking. My head's still going with it.
Yeah.
Which it feels horrible.
Okay, let's try that again. So set up there.
That's better.
Yeah, that's it. It actually, for you, I think it's more about speed. You look better when there's a little bit of briskness to it. So you feel like you just have that little bit of a clip. Like your good ones are where you just have a bit of speed, a bit of clip into the back of it.
That's what I don't do. And that's what I try to do.
Well, just get a little pinch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, for the chip and run, you do want to be using this front section bounce. It's like the front edge there a little bit more. So, yeah, I think sometimes you come up and out of it, don't you?
I do.
Yeah. So
and that coming up and out of it, it's making my head go.
Yeah.
It's like my right side's pushing my head out of the road.
Yeah, but look, get it on a nice line here with this turn, and then from there, feel like you're just going to really stay. I mean, you're still staying in your spine angle, look, but you do need to. You don't want to stay down forever, DJ.
Right.
You've got to make sure you follow the ball, but you have to make sure you're opening up this way, opening up instead of. I guess you feel this, do you sometimes?
That's it.
Yeah. So you got to feel like you're just opening up round the corner this way. How did that feel?
Much better.
Noise was great, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get.
That was good. That's the best one today. So your hand, you
that was perfect.
Round this way.
Yeah.
There you go. There's our little nip.
That was good.
Right. Should we just work on a little bit more spin as well? So let's take the same technique and let's go for that right hand pin. So what would you play in there? Because again, you've got a few options. You could use the wedge, but the problem with the wedge here is because it's on a bit of a slope, can you see how the ball could run out a bit too much? So you can see it could keep going like
yeah.
And look, suddenly it looks like
you think you've had a good shot and it's...
Yeah, so this is probably the one you want where you check it a bit more.
Yeah.
The one that you said you want to work on. So what loss do you carry again? You're 50?
50.
50 and what? 56?
54.
54. Let's
What's
use
that?
54 here. That'll be a good club to use, then we can check it a bit more. When it runs on too much, that is the problem. So we've gone for 54, and we're looking to play that low gripper now because of the slope. So let's see how you play it first. Yeah, pretty good. I think we can check it more than that though. Popped a little bit higher than I wanted. Do you feel that?
You want a bit lower?
Yeah, a bit lower. Yeah, so it's not quite spinning enough, is it? Right,
No,
this is what I want to see you doing. Okay, so it's on this side. So, because you're trying to play a bit more of a specialist shot, like a low checking shot here, I would play the ball a little bit further back. So I play this now on the right foot
Okay.
with a little bit more shaft lean. And the key here is really keeping the club quite level with the ground as you go through. You want to feel like your handle is definitely leading here, but
Right.
as you come through, you're brushing it a little bit more. Okay, you're kind of hitting down on this a bit too much, and it's popping up 2 feet. So you just play the ball further back in the stance. Nice light grip pressure. The key here is getting the ball launching low. That's what creates the check, and that's sort of one that grabs. So
That's what I want.
see, it's a bit more like it checks a couple of times before it runs out.
Yeah.
But it's the trajectory you've got to control. If it pops up high, you're not going to get that. So I think for you, because you're a good player, I would play that ball a bit further back than I would normally teach. I would get the handle forward a bit more, loose hands, and it's back. Try and feel like your loft stays down.
Okay.
Yeah?
Right. Yeah. I'm doing the opposite.
So yeah, so it's loft down, and then you just hold it a little bit more there. So you just leading edge comes in level. You don't want to be hitting down on this a lot. Like I'm still coming in quite level. You see that check, so it just goes to the hole with a bit of glue on it. Yeah.
Right.
So ball on the back foot. That's it. A bit further back.
Further back.
And that's it, good. And as you go back, you've got to feel like the loft stays off a little bit more this way. Get a little bit more swing if you can. It'd be nice to get a little bit more length in there. And your grip pressure is like really tight there. Okay, now when your grip pressure is as tight as that, you're not going to get the friction and the spin you want. Right, so you've really got to loosen. See, that's better, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's nice and relaxed with the hands. Back there, and then it's finished there.
Drag
And it's
it
quite
through.
short. It's quite short, but on the ground. Keep it on the ground, but keep it short. Yes, that's more of a trajectory. That's good. Now, if we can just get a bit bolder with the backswing, that's what I'm saying about your stance. When it gets really open, it's hard for you to get the turn back sufficiently. So still feel like you're almost going to stand a bit shut with your feet. Like aim your feet more to the right-hand side of the hole more, even more than that.
More than that.
Yeah, sort of feel like you're going to be like this, almost a little bit shut for you. And then you're going to really find it much easier to turn. This is just bespoke to you, okay? Good. Right, keep the loft down, keep it down through the ball, keep it on the ground. Right, that's a better flight. So you get a bit of glue on the ball now?
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
But it's a bit more trappy.
Yeah.
Yeah?
That was easy.
Yeah. Sent it away. Aim to the right more. Really aim to the right. In fact, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a rod down because it's going to help you just visually just see that. 1 second, DJ.
All right.
Right, that's where you've got to get your feet in line to, okay? Feet a little bit closer, not too wide. But right hip feels further back. Ball further back than that. Good. Keep the loft down. Just stick the leading edge through there on that line. That's the one. Right, now, good. Now, you didn't turn onto it, but that was the flight. So you've got to turn onto it a bit more now. You went to the right because you did this.
Right.
Yeah? Not moving this way. Feel like your right pocket's going to hit it on top of it, on the right pocket. So you've got open again there. See, that's a lovely shot. Coming out with so much more check. You can still hit that a little bit harder, you know, a bit more length and a little bit more speed. It'll come out with more spin. Feet closer together. Ball further back. Good. A little bit more speed. Keep the loft down going back and just cover it better. See, we're getting to the spin now, look. That's the one you want, isn't it?
Yeah.
Come on, you just got to get a bit more aggressive. Come on,
Right.
be a bit more, a little bit braver now. Let's get it there. There we go. That's exactly the shot we want. That is
That's
world class.
Now the difference between that was
Yeah.
I was able to turn with it
Yes.
rather than lock.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Is that right?
And I think you feel like your head comes up or you go early. I think it literally just because you're doing this, it makes you come up. When you go this way, you're still following it all up, but you're
Right.
staying in your spine.
The only one of those that I felt right was that.
Yeah.
Because I was able to be here
Yeah.
rather than that way.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. You pivoted correctly. Yeah. But you can see how important like the launch window is here. You've got to visualise for this shot to get that low check-in shot. You have to get your ball like launching under here.
Right.
Yeah. So when it goes higher than that, you're not going to get the spin. And
Oh, okay.
you let your instinct do it. I'll stand here. Hopefully, I'm safe, DJ. Right. So you're gonna flight it. You can see if you can flight it lower than. I think that's just about fair. Just above, wasn't it?
It was.
Right. Come on. Do it again. You've got to flight it lower. Can you flight your 54 under there? Just figure out a way to do it. There you go. That's how you get the check. Good.
That was good.
Sort of chased it a bit, didn't you? Just chased it. Just from the top, just turn onto it. Don't go after it. That's the one. That's the one. That's absolutely perfect.
Get in.
Yeah, that's so good. Good. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's go and do some pitching. So DJ,
Yep.
when you first arrived at Woburn many years ago,
Yes.
tell us a bit about your sort of journey to get here and you built successful businesses, but I'd like to hear a bit more about what you've done because it's quite an interesting story.
I came from Belfast in 1967. I started a tyre repair business,
Yeah,
vulcanizing,
yeah.
and I was just a small business. Then all of a sudden in 1972 or thereabouts, we heard there was a new city coming called Milton Keynes.
Milton Keynes, yeah.
And I was a member at Aspley Guys Golf Club, and I got down to 4. And I was cocky as I was at the time. I thought I could
Can't
maybe.
believe that.
I thought at some stage I'd like to try and play better, and try and play county golf. That's what I thought. I was wrong. I was never that good. And I was having lessons, and I heard that there's a golf club being built, and I lived in Newport Pagnell. There was a golf club being built called Woburn, and it was a 9-hole golf course, and I applied for membership because it had a proper practice ground. For Aspley Guys, the longest club you could use was a 5-iron.
Right.
So I thought this would be great because
You can practice.
good practice. So I joined in 1976, 1,500 quid for life. Because the practice grounds were sort of open, you were able to drive up to where they were practicing. And I remember Greg Norman.
What, literally drive?
Yeah,
With your car, park behind them?
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. I drove up behind Greg Norman. I had an Aston Martin at the time. That's not been flashed, but I had an Aston Martin. And I drove up, and I got out of the car, and I said, Mr. Norman, do you mind if I watch you practice? He said, no, I have no objections at all, providing you let me sit in your car. So I said, that's not a problem. You sit in the car. So he came and sat in the car, and I watched him hit golf balls. And I thought I was good. That's when I started to realise, Jamesy,
There's another level or two.
No, lots of levels between me and him. And they just used to fascinate me. Same with Sevy. When Sevy came, Sevy used to go up to the Duchess practice ground.
Yeah.
And he used to get his caddy standing at the other end with a glove.
Yeah.
And
the mitts of the baseball mitts and catching the balls.
Oh, and I watched all these people playing, and I've been lucky to play with some, not those guys, but in the seniors and in the latter years to go and play in Mauritius.
You played with guys like Tom Lehman.
Yeah, I've played a lot with Tom Lehman, Clark Dennis, I've been playing him his last couple of
And
years.
what do you learn from playing with these great players, you know, major champions? What do you see? Is there a difference you see between them and, say, some other pros or
The
amateurs in
sound,
general?
to me, the difference is you can be standing on a practice ground and the noise from their strike is something that I only hear from them. I could never ever have I been able to achieve any of that, even though I thought it was a half decent player. But their consistency of strike is just unbelievable. It's nothing.
And how they
that we-
pressurise the ball.
Oh,
yeah.
it's a,
Yeah.
and you hear that noise, the noise coming from the way top pros hit a golf ball.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's lovely to just sit there and listen to them.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see if we can get a good noise with your pitching now.
Yeah.
Right.
I've
Okay.
started getting some of that.
Have you just had a shank there off camera? Right. Now we're going for the pin in the middle there. That's 41 yards away.
Right.
This is a tricky number for you. It's a key shot for you because obviously you're not hitting as many greens in regulation
Yep.
as you'd like to. So you are going to have a lot of these 40, 50, 60 yard shots.
That's what I'm struggling.
Really looking to get this within that sort of 10, 12 feet range. Give yourself a chance, yeah? You're not going to do it if you shank it into the trees over there,
No,
are you? Okay,
no.
what we don't do is chip in twice. Okay, so, all right, saw a few things. Just hit a few more for me now. Yeah, back at that pin there in the middle. We've got 51 degrees, yeah?
Yeah.
And a bit of a pull. Is that something you're getting?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah. Again, I seem to struggle with staying here.
Yeah.
I'm doing that,
Uh-huh.
and I don't like it.
Okay, that's a bit better. Well done. Oh, one more. Okay. So how did that one feel to you, DJ?
Felt good.
Drop the right foot back a little bit behind you, so you're shutting your feet a little bit. Yeah. Okay, good. Now, we want to feel when you go back, take a backswing, so you've got a bit more. Does that feel any different? What I'm trying to do is get this left arm sort of working across you a bit more.
Yeah.
This way.
Yeah.
Like with a bit more right side rotation.
Right.
Now, so go there and stop. It's a bit more depth there. Good. Now, the real key bit here is not pulling with the hands. See, it's the pull with the hands which gets the elbow sticking out in front of you this way, and now you're just totally trapped.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
And you see how the hosel moves outside the ball? That's where the old unmentionable comes from. Okay.
Yeah.
So if we go to the top, a bit more this way. So you've done it again. Come around this way. Okay. Now coming down, you want to feel like it's this way. So the elbow's working into you, and you want to feel like your swing path is coming in this way to the ball. Okay.
Right.
So you feel like you're coming from the inside here, feeling really different things, but you're feeling like you're swinging this way. Then the body will open up through the ball. It'll be a bit free, and it's going to, like you say, it's going to keep you a bit more in the shot. Look, so if I'm coming in this way, can you see how I'm more in the shot rather than out of it this way, where the clubber gets in front of you too much. I think what we'll do initially, let's hit some off a tee peg, because I think this is going to get really high tee peg. It'll feel really weird, this, but what it'll do is it has to shallow you out, has to get you a little bit more coming from the inside with the swing path, okay, because it's teed up. So if you do your old sort of over the top action here, you're going to hit way down towards the bottom of the tee and hit it too high off the face. So the idea here is you don't disturb the tee peg. I want you to clip this off the top of the peg without moving the peg, and ideally give me a yard of draw just to really break the back of the over the top move. Yeah, that was actually much better. Did it feel like you didn't come over the top on that one?
I did a bit.
Okay, how did you feel?
I felt that all of me was going with it. I'm still not here.
Yeah, so keep doing this. Come on, you've got to start the ball. You've got to feel like you're starting the ball over here. See that?
Yeah. Okay.
You're starting the ball there. Okay. Right, now, let's put a little bit more strength through your feet. Let's not sort of drive around too much. Just feel like your feet are down. It's more the body action I'm trying to get here. You just drove the hips quite hard there. So feet nicely down. Feel like you're going to give me a little draw, DJ, round that ball, okay? Right, that's absolutely perfect.
I'll tell you what a difference.
Yeah, that's lovely. I mean, that knee went in the hole. So that's the first one I've seen start right and went that way.
That felt so different.
Yeah, that was really good. I know it's not easy off this tee peg, but this will be the best drill for you because it really does encourage you to make the move the way it's teed up. Drop the foot back, start it here. I want the ball starting here. So just let your instinct figure it out, okay? Yeah, that's better. See the ball's moving right to left now?
Yeah.
It's not pulling, it's actually drawing. That's good. Yeah, keep moving it. But I think visually when you're practicing, I would definitely have some targets out here to the right. So you're aiming square here, but you're really visually saying, okay, my job is to send the ball out to the right there a bit. Beautiful, DJ. That's a great shot. That's a great shot. There you go, stone dead. That's what you want. Yep, absolutely. I mean, the great thing there is, I mean, you've carried that probably 43, and it's run out a bit. So we didn't think you could get there with this club when we were chatting at the beginning, but let's see if we can. Is this 50? It says 54 on the bottom.
55.
It's 55, right. There you go. Just committed a bit more there. That's a nice shot. If you look at the spin there, it stops within like 2 or 3 feet. So you get a bit lazy sometimes with when you get a bit more loft. Like you've still got to move on to it. You've still got to hit it.
That one was hit solid, like the others, firm.
Yeah, firm. And the thing is,
I seem to be very short in my backswing.
Yeah, you get short and you get a bit sort of moving around a bit, but we've got it now. So a bit stronger through the feet there, a little bit more length of swing. That's lovely. There we go. Get in.
Now that, Dan, was the second one with this club where I felt this moving.
Okay, well let's do this then. Let's play the same shot. We're going to play the ball a bit further back now. And you know that chip and run we did, that sort of spinny chip and run we did earlier? Can you feel a bit more of that way through impact? So you're going to get the speed. It'll help us manage these wet lies, and it's going to help you get a little bit more control there. So just finish a little bit shorter and see if we can just get a bit more spin on like the second and third bounce from the strike. So I think just having that intent of a shorter follow through, I mean, look at that. You don't want to stop it much quicker than that, do you?
No.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
I didn't think I could do that.
Yeah. So, you know, it won't look that different, but your follow through there, trying to shorten it, has just allowed you to accelerate a little bit more and generate a little bit more.
And is that what's giving me that stop?
Yes, that's it. And we're slightly managing the lie as well, we've been damp, so a bit further back than that. Shorten the follow through, stun it a little bit more. See, now that's really good. Just got to keep turning onto it, haven't you? Make sure you don't push it.
Out this way?
Yeah. A little drilly finish. Well, that's really good. That's really good.
I can't believe how that's stopping.
Yeah, there you go. So that's a nice way of you thinking it. Basically, this is just an extension of that further back in the stance, little stunning chip shot we did.
I've never tried that, but that's very effective.
Yeah.
I like that.
Just keep delivering that right hip onto it. Okay, I want to get it right down the flag this time. See, I love that. I love this. Watch this one. Again, I stopped within a foot.
This feeling.
Yeah.
I'm solid through the ball.
Yeah.
Not flicking with my hands.
Yeah, good. And that's your key feeling. That's what you feel the most.
Yeah.
And it's really important, I think, when people have lessons that you've got to attach, that's my key feeling. And you write it down, we do a video on it, we explain it. Okay, so that is your key thing. You feel like a lot more strength rather than this way.
When I do that, when I feel I'm moving about, that's when my hands come into
you just sort of waft it, don't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one. That's the one. So you draw it in. Wow, what a shot. What a shot.
Again, it was done by this.
Yeah, yeah.
Not this.
Yeah, good. That's the best today. Look at that. And that's what you want. If you can have little 2-foot tap-ins for pars.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
That's going to sort you out, isn't it? So does that make sense then, DJ? So you were getting open, you weren't really getting the depth in the backswing.
Yeah.
The club was moving this way in transition, and then you were just doing your best to try and get the club on the ball.
Asking the question.
Yeah.
Do it again. Come down. I want to stop you halfway.
Yeah.
Come back. Down. What? When I'm here,
Mm-hmm.
I before
going back or coming down?
coming down.
Coming down, yeah.
My hands were taken over
Yes.
because I was here.
Yeah. Yeah. But
My
now you feel like you're coming. This arm's attached more.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm staying here.
And you're staying there because
And
you've got.
I'm from there.
Because you've got the
I'm
pressure.
using my hips.
That's right. And then from there you're turning this way.
That's it.
Yeah. That's it. So
That's what I feel.
just rehearsing this just at home would be great for you. Go there, put the right hip, glue it on your right elbow on your right hip, totally glue it on, and then how do you deliver it from there? Well, it's this move, isn't it?
Yeah,
I think this would be a great drill for your swing and your pitching. Just that move there onto it.
Yeah. Today doing these, I'm using more of my left hip.
Yeah.
Than I've ever done.
Yeah. Yeah. Good. Yeah.
And I noticed the ones I was heading to the right was because I wasn't activating that.
Exactly. And just a little bit more. I think just remember as well, ball a bit further back off these sort of wintry lies, and just stun the leading edge in a little bit more.
Yeah.
Just a little bit more speed gives you that real bite there when you're playing.
Yeah, I like that.
From those lies.
I do like that.
Oh, that's good. All right, let's
well done.
Let's hit some bunker shots now.
That is typical.
Right, so you've hit that a long way behind the ball.
Yeah, it did.
And it's just sort of bumbled out, hasn't it? It hasn't really come out of any authority. So that's the one, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, just have one more for me, so we'll check one other little thing. Okay, not bad, we're struggling to get there. Okay, right, so...
No, sorry, can I say something?
Of course you can.
Again, what I felt there was, that's the same as I'm here and I'm hitting it with that.
Mm-hmm. So you don't really feel like you're using your torso?
Not at all.
Yeah.
All that is
Your
with
legs
arms
look a
and
little
shoulders.
Legs look like a little bit weak.
Okay.
They're not stabilised, I think.
Right.
It would be.
They're not as stable as it was with those
No,
pitches.
exactly. So we've got to work on that again. And like you say, we need to get a little bit more length actually. Your face isn't particularly open at the top. It's sort of a little bit, it's not massively shut, but it's certainly not open. And you see what that does to the bounce there,
Right.
see?
Yeah.
That takes it off, and that's why a lot of the times you'd be digging into the sand.
Oh, right.
And taking too much.
Right,
So
right.
yeah, we need to work a little bit on opening the face up a bit more, and we could do as much backswing as you possibly can deliver now. Yeah, we're going to really go for it. We're going to really turn, and with an increased turn and more bounce and a more stable platform at address, we can then really start moving through the ball with a bit more speed, because it's like anything. If you don't have like a solid base, you can't really apply speed, can you? And rotation.
No, yeah.
So we haven't
Is
really
that what
got
I'm missing?
Yeah. So let's get you a bit more stable. Let's put some footprints in here. So let me sort of just do that, and you're going to stand in my footprints. Okay. So you go in there. Let me hit one actually, DJ. You stand here.
Go on.
No, you come this side so you can see. I just want you to watch my leg action versus your leg action. You see how it's more. You see how stable it is. I was turning around this way. Yeah. So that's what I want you to look like. So to do that, let's get you there. See, that's where I'd want you. Club face there, feet there. So you go right into those prints there and see if we can just feel the difference.
Oh.
Right, how's that feel?
Different.
Yeah?
I've got more weight on the left side.
Okay, there we go. So you've got more weight on your left side. Push the pelvis forward a bit more. And I want you to feel, like the pitching, really feel like you're pushing pressure down. Really have the pressure
there.
through. Yeah, your knees pushing to your feet push into the bunker. Really feel like you've got your weight down.
Not that.
Yes.
That.
Yes. Okay, really, really good. Now strong. Okay, now if you can just deliver, yeah. If we can get this wrist going more this way, you see how it just opens the face more.
Okay.
So as you're turning, feel like your knuckles are twisting to get that loft there, not this way. You don't want your knuckles down, we want your knuckles twisting up as you're turning.
Turn as much as that?
Yeah, oh yeah. At least. Okay.
There?
Yeah, that's it. And then you can just release that through. Pretty good. I feel so that you can deliver more backswing there for me. I think when you get a little bit short, you drive at it. Like you did a little bit there.
I'll tell you what, there was some spin in that.
Yeah. Right, a little bit more backswing. Push the pelvis forward this way. So you're feeling like, if you go to the top of the swing, come down, you're feeling like you release and you come round this way. You see that?
Yeah.
So you're round the corner there, really round the corner as you go through. bit more backswing needed. So we've got to get it up. We've
More
got to
than
get it
that?
up there. Yes. Beautiful. That's as good a bunk shot you'll ever hit.
That was very much together.
What's your feeling? Together and connected, yes?
Yeah.
Good. All comes from that those set-up bases.
The hips moved together. Everything went together, not independent.
Yeah, good. Beautiful shot. Really classy shot. So you come right round the corner. Don't move, stay there and enjoy the minute. That's it. So you're right round here, look. In the holster, look, down there. Yeah? Everything's in and around here. You're not driving out this way.
True. Yeah.
So it's much more rotational.
Much better.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, really good, DJ. Much better. Right, so that was better in terms of pressure, but you stopped turning through it. I want you to make sure that you, as you hit it, let me just hit one again. So as you hit it, you have to make sure, even as you're watching the ball go through the air, even as I'm watching the ball, you see I'm still turning.
Right.
Right, so
Am I still not turning
I'm
enough?
turning past the target. Yeah, yeah, you can go more, yeah. So turn past the target, like you're not finishing this shot until you're pointing left of the pin. There you go. See how effortless that was?
Yeah.
You just turn through it, turn through it.
Turning more wrists.
Yeah, exactly. I go wrist hinge and turn, yeah. Beautiful. See, that's so, if you watch the difference between those two swings there, the speed on the last two, that was much calmer. Really committed with the movement though.
The first one was hands, arms and shoulders.
Yeah.
That one was together.
Together
With the
and just connected, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The whole thing just worked together.
I'll tell you what, that's the same expression that I've been missing. Connected with those pitches, stay connected with this.
Yeah, yeah. You can
In
take it
here.
right through all your short game
Yeah.
almost, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. All right, shall we finish off by hitting a few putts?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
What do you want to do? Like six,
Six.
8 footers? Is that holding out?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what you finding with your putting then? What's going on?
I'm taking it out too often, and it's getting jerky.
Yeah.
I'm not taking it back inside the line.
Meaning you're missing putts, what, both ways? Or?
Yeah, both ways.
Yeah, okay.
Now that feels to me as though I'm nearly a foot right of the hole.
You're aiming about maybe a cup right there, but I think there's a bit of right to left. Yeah, a lot of the putts weakish like that.
Yes. Yep.
You're not really striking it, are you?
No.
Not really rolling it well. So you've got an awful lot, let me show you. Okay, so you've got a lot of sort of right hand working this way. So it's not too bad here, and then it goes like this.
Yep.
All right, so it's breaking down, it's sort of wafting across it, adding quite a lot of loft. Adding loft as you're doing that as well.
That's why they're coming up short.
And it's not rolling very well. So what I would focus on for you is getting it all here, maybe a little bit wider again, a bit more base I think will help you. And then really feel like your putter head is going to go lower for longer.
Okay.
So imagine there's some string. I'll put my rod over the top and just feel like you're going lower. You see how your left wrist stays firmer there?
Yeah, yeah.
So the back of the left hand just comes through this way. So it's more there. See how it goes lower that way, not this way.
Do you know, there's times I absolutely hate you.
There you go. Come on, you can do that. And you like these tailor-made balls?
Yeah, I do. I think they're brilliant.
Brilliant for
You can see where you're hitting it.
Yeah. There you go. So do a few practice swings just here. See, I want your putter head to go. It shouldn't hit the shaft here, but before it would do, you'd flip it, and you'd really come up. Yeah. So really feel like the back of your left hand is doing this.
Yeah.
Does that feel different?
Yeah, it does.
So it's going down the line. So you're feeling like you're very much going this way and not this way.
Yeah, right.
So you're keeping the butter grip leading more.
Okay.
Feel that?
Yeah. I feel an awful lot of times on my right hand.
Yeah,
at the last minute.
It goes like this. Yeah, it goes like that, and then that's why everything moves this way. So I think wider, base, lower down the line. Keep your head down for longer. Lower down the line, and make sure you've got to feel like the grip. This is feeling real. The grip for you has to beat the club head to the ball.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Right, yeah.
So the grip beats the ball.
Right.
That beats the club head, and you're going to strike it then much lower, less loft on it, and roll it better. So under here. Right, that's a better roll. Still went a bit early with your eyes. You know, you sort of looked a bit early. So that's happy. Put your blinkers on.
Yeah.
Don't move your head until I move my hands. Okay.
Yeah.
Go low through the ball. Low as you can through the ball. Low. That's a better roll. There you go. And you stay down. Everything's got to stay more here and there, rather than just moving everything that way.
It's all the
Comes back to the hips again. The pressure down. Yeah, it's been sort of stiller and more pressure and less movement down with the hips. Yeah. So really wide. Pressure down. Feel like your lower body is like concrete. So your hips and to your knees, everything. No movement whatsoever with your lower body.
You see the width of your stance?
Yeah.
Is that what you?
Well, I think for you, I go quite wide. Yeah, because I think wide is going to allow you to put more pressure down. Yeah, go a bit wide. Let's just try that. That's it. Really put the pressure down. There's your blinkers. Right now, just make sure you're going low through the ball. Left wrist firmer. That's a much better putt, DJ. Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Just hit it a little firmer. But you're not adding loft now.
That wider stance seems to keep me more stable.
Yeah, no, it will do. Yeah. Right, stay in the shot. Low through the ball. Does that roll? Look at it roll. Yeah.
Didn't see it.
It rolled out beautifully.
Really?
Again, great roll. It's getting there now. Yeah.
Ah, it's 100% better.
It's rolling out. Whereas before it looked like it was just struggling. Oh, it's just, you'll see it on camera. It just rolled out beautifully.
Well, that's what I'm trying to do, and that's why I use that ball.
Yeah, but it gives you good feedback, doesn't it? So let's do the same thing on a little 4-footer. Trust it. Okay, right. Just stay down in the putt now. Come on, stay down. Listen. Listen for it. Yeah, that's a great discipline.
Am I still using my right hand?
Yeah.
It feels like that.
Yeah, good drill for you would be this actually. So you just set up, no backswing. Can you just push it?
Yeah.
And what that does is it gets you going lower this way.
Okay.
That way. Obviously, you still got to have a backswing, but just as a drill to get it going forward. So you wouldn't do that, would you?
No.
Yeah.
True.
Just practice that drill. So no backswing. You're just pushing it, and if you can get it to the hole, it means you've delivered it correctly. Just push through. Keep it. That's it. To get it there, you've got to do this.
Yeah, that's what I've just noticed.
There. Not. Just push it. If you get to the hole nice and strong, bit of pace, that'd be great. There you go. Yeah, so you're feeling that lower follow through. Do it really low.
That better?
Yeah, even lower than that though. Come on. Under my hand.
Lower than that?
Under my hand. That's the better roll. Can you feel the difference?
Yeah, I do.
When you go through lower like that, it just sounds totally different from the strike. Good. All right.
Yeah, that's better.
We shall leave it there.
Yeah, well done.
So well done, DJ. Really good fun.
Cool.
Good stuff. Had a good session there. We've worked on the running chip and run with the pitching wedge. Key there was you just try and keep it all connected and come a little bit more sort of round the corner on your strike, wasn't it? Okay.
That's it.
And then we did the low sort of checking one. We played the ball a bit further back and we sort of stun it a little bit more there. You like
not
that?
so much follow through.
Yeah, exactly. We took that into pitching, played some really nice sort of lower flighted pitch shots. Then we got some spin on the pitch, taking the idea of that second chip we did into pitching.
Yeah.
But a big lesson there was more stability in your legs, wasn't it?
It was this. Yeah.
Much more stable there,
Yeah.
and turning onto it this way. And then, yeah, bunker play was good. When we got, again, a lot more stable, more wrist hinge. We got it up there, more release, really got it around the corner there as well. And then we tied up your putting. But it's interesting, the theme for all your shots is just getting a bit more stable.
Yeah.
And I say to everyone, if you just get world-class basics, everything gets a lot better. All right, so listen, thanks for your time today. We had some good stories as well, had a bit of laugh, which was good fun. And I'm hoping you at home have learnt some bits you can take into your own game, because DJ, how old are you now, by the way, if you don't mind?
83.
83 years old and still playing really good golf. So if DJ can do it, you can do it. Okay, enjoy your golf.